Good morning. Welcome to the News Hub. I'm Rolf Winkler. How does President Obama justify the targeted killings of American terror suspects abroad? A small group of lawmakers hope to finally get an answer to that controversial question. On the eve of a battle to confirm his pick for America's next CIA chief, President Obama agreed Wednesday to let a small group of lawmakers look at a long-sought classified Justice Department legal opinion explaining the policy. Wall Street Journal's Pentagon correspondent Julian Barnes has the details. Julian, good morning.
Good morning to you.
Okay, so take us back, first of all. There's one targeted killing in particular that is especially controversial for the Obama administration, which is?
That's absolutely right. It's the September 2011 strike in Yemen against the key member of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, al-Awlaki, an American citizen. He was born in America, and he went to become a leader of al-Qaeda in the Arabian Peninsula, became one of the most effective propagandists for al-Qaeda around the world. The Obama administration put him on a target list, and in September 2011, a joint Pentagon-CIA drone strike took him out.
Okay, and the justification for this action is apparently in this legal opinion. Now, to give us a sense for how sensitive it is, talk about the conditions under which this small group, and who are they, are going to be allowed to view this document.
Yeah, this is extremely close hold, extremely tight hold. They're only letting the members of the Intelligence Committee see them. It's not even clear that the sort of legal aides to the senators will be allowed to see it, just the senators themselves. Now, members of the Judiciary Committee and the Armed Services Committee all have been pushing for access to this Justice Department memo. They're, at least right away, not going to see it. It's only going to be the senators who are conducting the hearing on Mr. Brennan.
Okay, it does say in our story, it does say that they may be allowed to have an aide. It sounds like, but we're not.
That's right.
It's not
we're not
yet.
sure about that yet, and that's important because it is these legal experts who are going to be able to advise the senators on what to press and what they can press for in the hearing today, or for more information later on.
And check your cell phones at the door. No snapping photos. Now, why won't President Obama release it to the public? It's controversial. I mean, what specifically do we think is in that document that is so sensitive?
Well, critics of the Obama administration has been frustrated because they think that, for the most part, the legal justifications are already out there in the indictment against Mr. al-Awlaki, in the speeches Mr. Brennan himself has given and Mr. Holder has given, the Attorney General, Eric Holder. They've laid out that if their capture is not an option, if you're a key leader of al-Qaeda, which is at war with the United States, then you can be targeted by the CIA or the military. And so we think that the broad justifications are already out there. The Obama administration has also released similar memos from the Bush administration soon after they took office about the harsh interrogation method. So critics say it's hypocritical for them to hold back their own memos on controversial subjects.
Okay, Julian, last question. This has become a flashpoint in the nomination of John Brennan, the White House's counterterrorism chief, who they want to make CIA director. Why in particular, and could it hold up that nomination?
Well, that's why they're releasing it to the Intelligence Committee. Key Democratic senators suggested they might even filibuster Mr. Brennan in order to force this memo to come out. And the Obama administration had dug in its heels in court cases and whatnot not to release this. But now the threat of a filibuster has forced them to release it. Now, the White House clearly thinks that this will be enough to allow Mr. Brennan's nomination to proceed. We will see in the hours to come today.